That's that. Why ain't that working? Ah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Good morning.
Yeah, how you doing? My mic's really loud, ain't it?
I can hear you well, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, no, I can. What it is, it comes back through my own headphones. So I've got. I need to sort my volumes out somehow. I think it's my Windows settings.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, how's that? Can you still hear me all right?
Yeah, sounds good. Actually, it sounds a little more modulated, down a little bit, a little more.
Yeah. I think it was like feeding back just through my headphones here. It was like blasting through the headphones.
Does this volume sound okay? I've been messing with the streaming.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah.
Good.
Right, let's in the session. Right, let's get some speed out of this thing.
Sounds good to me.
Right, hold on. Just got to take my headphones off for a second. I'll tell you, man, I might be heading out straight. Hold on, give us a second.
Yep.
Headset. Oh, that's better. Yeah, I might be heading out. Just as what we got left? 3 races, isn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, I think this is week 9, right? Yeah, this is 9.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so I might be going. First week in December.
Back on the bike?
Yeah, I'm not.
Awesome.
I don't know, man. I've got to check the weather around the world before I can do it. You know.
Yeah, little things like that.
Oh man, it's so bad. You know, I really wanted to go. Well, the best time to go is like end of February, March. You know, and that means you get Central Asia summer, and that's bloody hot. You know. But
that's great news.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to have a look. But I'm getting that itch, you know.
Hell yeah! And you're on the recumbent.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. So
That's awesome. Congrats. I know it's been the back pain, neck pain, everything else been bugging the hell out of you.
Yeah, I just went down the shop and bought a phone mount. It's so funny, you know. I was just talking to my friend, you know. I don't know if you got a shop chain in the States called Halfords. Do you have it over there?
No, not that I know of.
I think it's sort of like, well, you know, like these sort of general motor depot places where you could just go there and buy anything.
Sure.
For your car, whatever, you know. It's these sorts of places. We got them over here, but they do bikes as well, and they've been going for years and years, you know. And so I went down there, and they got these phone mounts where you can mount your phone to your handlebars. So I had to get one of those because I hadn't got one. And I was looking at them, and they was like, the cheapest one they had was like 40 quid. Can't believe it, you know. And then they had like a little phone clamp, and I thought, oh yeah, that'll do, because when I was in Albania, because I did have a handlebar mount for my other bike, you know, and when I put it on, and you put the phone in there, if you're in any hot weather and you're charging your phone up, it just turns off because it's so bloody hot, you know. So I thought, oh, that phone clamp would be even better, and it's only 9 quid. Do you know what I mean? And I come back, and I was just chatting to my mate, and just saying it's funny, you know, the little things that you learn when you actually go out on the road. You know, everyone will go out and get a phone bag, and they won't realise, you know, there was 3 of us in Albania, and all our phones didn't work. And that was why, because we had to have them in those bags while we was charging them up. You know, it's just little things like that. So you just sort of think, oh yeah, if I get one of those clamps, then it's out in the air and then it'll keep cool. And I'll be able to see the screen. Nice. Yeah, so...
And the bag's for protection, right? Moisture protection?
Yeah, it's just like a mounted, waterproof, like see-through sort of phone holder thing, you know. So yeah.
So probably critical in its moment, but maybe not for every day.
Yeah, and I just said to my mate, he said, "Yeah, but what? Yeah," he goes, "Look, it's all right as long as your phone's waterproof." And I goes, "Well, you just take out the clamp, put it in your pocket." Do you know what I mean? It's not rocket science, is it, to keep your phone dry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's great news. Congrats. That's something
Yeah.
to look forward to.
Yeah, as soon as I bought it, I just like got it back in the car and just thought, I just want to go now. I don't really care about. I don't. Europe winter doesn't bother me one bit. You know, I'm not worrying about that at all. It's just when I get out to Turkey and out to Central Asia, I don't really want to get out there too early because they've got really extreme weather out in Central Asia. They go from like really hot summers to really cold winters, and I mean like life-threatening cold winters. You know, so
Wow. Yeah,
you really have to get there at the right time. You know.
that's serious planning.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, when I bought all my gear, I bought like the main things that I thought of that I'll need to get decent gear was a tent, a sleeping bag, and some decent wet weather gear and whatever's going to keep me alive, in cold weather, So yeah, so I got all of the stuff, I got all the right stuff, but I'm gonna have a look though because I do want to get going. Anyway, let's get some 53s out of you, mate.
Sounds good. I ran some more laps last night.
Yeah.
I did a little bit of comparison with yours and Bill's.
Do you know what?
Ahead.
I was going to say Bill's is a faster set.
It does feel, even for me, it feels slightly faster.
It is faster, yeah. I would use that, but I'd probably use. I'll tell you what. While you're running up, I'm gonna get Bill's set, and I'm gonna change the gears because I don't get the point of running further unless there's. Yeah, unless there's no other way to get the gears as sweet, because I know they are good once you're actually up to speed. But it's just that point of getting up to. I'm pretty sure if someone qualified third or fourth using Bill's gears, if there was a guy behind him using my gears, he'd be up the front.
Drop positions at the start, yeah.
Because that from second gear to third gear is such a leap.
That is a big dump.
Yeah, it's just got no power whatsoever. But I don't know. We'll see. So you carry on running, and I'll try and.
And I guess that's one question. And knowing as little as I do about NASCAR and ovals, the big difference is the rolling start.
Yeah.
I wonder if.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder if that jump between second and third isn't quite as big a deal. I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what. If there was cautions this week, I definitely wouldn't be using those gears.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, but I mean, so you're only going to be able to get a jump at the start, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
I certainly don't know.
So let's. All right, I'll run some laps with Bill's set. Are you using Bill's set or mine?
I've got yours loaded right now.
Yeah, now go to Bill's and just scrap my one. I don't think you'll get better than Bill's. I'll tell you what. While you're there, you can have a look at your gears and just tell me the gears. I can just put them onto this.
Yeah, sure. All right. Final drive's 4.
Yeah.
Even. First gear's 223.
Yeah.
153.
Yeah.
121.
Yeah.
104.
Right, and 880 is it?
916.
Oh, 916. Right, okay. Right, so that might need to change that to 880 for the race. Okay, let's give it a try. Oh, that was the thing I was going to try as well. I was going to try Bill's tyre pressures on my set. Because I was just wondering if that's why this was faster, but probably nothing. I don't know, man. This set from Bill is right there, I think. I don't think anyone's going to go faster than...
That's the first time I've seen 3 clutch plates used.
Yeah, I was using a set that had 4 when I first started practicing. I can't remember what the set was from. Might have been John's. I can't remember now.
Oh yeah, he was out there.
Yeah. Yeah, it comes off the corners really nice, doesn't it, this set?
I think that's where I feel the difference.
Yeah.
It's really like at my level of feel right now. Yours feels similar. It seems just Bill's just a tiny bit like, and for me, it's maybe a tenth, maybe.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
Maybe 0.2 faster.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what. I think these gears are going to be better. Just worrying about the rev limit on the top of 5th, but this is going to turn out to be the fastest lap I've ever done with this set now. If I nail this, which I have, yeah. Yeah, I wonder if we could just lengthen 5th a bit and then that'll be us. Yeah, what fuel was that? Yeah, that was race fuel as well. Yeah, that was Bill's set just with my gears. So I can share you this, can't I? Because then you've got Bill's set with our gears.
Yeah, I just updated my copy.
All right, okay. Yeah, try that then. So what you got to do, right? So qualifying, you got to make sure you don't mess up the second lap. I think you're going to be if you get the first lap, you're going to obviously have a time, and then I think everyone's going to be so far ahead in their second lap. I think if anyone, even if the pole guy in the first lap, whoever's on provisional pole, I reckon if he messes up the second lap or gets a 1x on his second lap, he'll probably be mid-pack. I think it's going to be massive, the difference between the first and the second lap, you know?
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, so your brake markers. I was braking dead on the 1, so
okay.
As soon as that gets to, you'll have to work out your field of view and all the rest of it and peripheral stuff. But it's literally as soon as that one gets just to the edge of my rift, that's when I hit the brakes. So
sounds good.
Yeah, right when your front wheel's right there, and it's not a hard brake either. It's like I'd say it's 20%, as little as that, you know.
Yeah, I was comparing brake traces last night. I think.
Right.
Let's see. Did I have any data for you? I don't remember.
Yeah.
But definitely looking at like John Olson's fastest lap. I was just punching the brake too quick.
Yeah. Yeah. You can really roll on it slow, can't you? You can do everything slow.
Not so much, and more. Probably for me is more coming off slow, kind of not being so hasty hobbit to get off the brakes. It's not a bad thing.
I think. Do you know what I think it is? What causes the car to go slower if you stamp on the brakes? I think it's just the suspension geometry is all out. You know, because the nose has dived down, You've got like all these weird cambers and odd toe settings and all the rest of it. Because the more the front dives down on most cars, it changes the toe in, toe out settings and stuff like that. Just as the nose is dived down, you know.
Sure.
So you'll probably have more, you know, like the springs will be, you know, right now your right front springs, whatever it is, 275 or whatever. When it's compressed down, it'll probably be 600 pound, you know. So there's loads of stuff going on, isn't there, when the suspension gets squashed.
Especially in this car where everything moves
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much.
And they model chassis twist as well, so there's that to do as well.
Do they really?
Yeah, yeah. So that's definitely stuff going on there. So I don't know. I've got no idea what it actually means in terms of what's causing a lap time difference, but it could be anything. It could be the left rear is, you know, up in the, you know, there's no weight on the left rear or something, so there's no grip there or whatever. You know, iRacing's iRacing. It's not perfect physics, is it? It's a bit of a matrix thing to this, isn't there? So yeah, so try not to brake for this corner. You don't really have to.
Yeah, for 2 and 4, I'm not braking. I'm just lifting.
Yeah, yeah.
And in fact, that's the other difference. In John's trace, he comes completely off the throttle. I seem to get better, more consistent lap times if I just lift, but don't completely. I lift a little bit.
Yeah, the thing to look at though is apex speed. So he might be faster through the apex before, which means he'll have to come off the throttle. You know, so just have a look at that as well.
And the other thing I was curious about was because, of course, I feel more consistent in kind of mid corner, and when I'm looking at the delta time, the delta is a little more consistent. You know, varies lap to lap and corner to corner less if I'm on just a little bit.
Yeah.
But of course, none of that really matters if I'm slower at the end of that, you know, sequence sector.
Yeah.
And I can't work out for me. I ran out of time last night. Whether or not I'm actually faster at the end of the sector doing it that way, or just kind of more consistent.
There you go, 53. Look. So I think you could get on power a little bit earlier into these corners, and when you start getting harder on power, I think you can get on power more. Get on power at the same point, but get it down a bit faster.
Okay.
Just get a bit more rotation on the rear end, I think. I'm not sure. It's really hard to see, to be honest with you. Much harder than watching you at a road course. Yeah, so I think you had to come off the power a bit more there, didn't you, for turn 3 and 4?
I think so, and I'm up 12 hundredths. 13.
Yeah, because you was quicker through the first part of that.
I just gotta have the balls to lay it out there and not hit the wall.
Yeah, you just got. That's all it is. Yeah, that is all it is. You just got to get on power harder. But this is a perfect track for it, because you just got 4 corners to run, and so you're gonna learn it. You'll learn where the limit is.
Yeah, as usual, more laps is better for me. Maybe true of everybody, but my old joke is I need 2 weeks to learn the track every week.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you're after. That's what you're after through every corner. That amount of rotation. See the way the back just kicks slightly.
Yep.
Yeah, times are coming now as well. Look. Yeah, that's it.
Hey, I'm going the right way after this one.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So what I'm going to try is... So you just run your laps, you just carry on. I'm going to come out behind you and see how we get on with this gearing. Because the worst thing to happen is make a little bit of a mistake, maybe hit the wall and not get any damage, but then you end up a couple of seconds behind the guys,
Yeah.
and you can't catch up because you keep hitting the rev limiter. That's happened to me before. You just can't do anything about it. Oh, just slow up a little bit, will it? And then I'll be able to stay with you.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even watching. Got it.
No, it was my fault.
I can't look
I
that.
left it too late.
I can't look that far off the line when I'm racing.
All right, go. Yeah, I've got a funny feeling this is going to be hitting the rev limiter, so you might have to play around with. It might mean playing around with all the different ratios and stuff just to get fifth gear spot on, you know.
Yep.
Which is probably what Bill did and ended up using third and fourth.
It's possible. What was I experiencing? It might have been Bill's. I guess it was definitely Bill's. I don't think it was yours. Where at the top of fourth, in the middle corner, so between 1 and 2 and between 3 and 4, there was a little moment there where sometimes I'd hit the limiter, and sometimes just that little bit of tire spin from the yaw angle, I would hear the revs change.
Oh, that might have been with mine. I think I was doing that with mine.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Missed that.
This is sort of this. Yeah, this is sort of. If I could just take a couple of cogs off, it'd be perfect. It's just hitting the limiter just at the end of the straight. And I know the next one down is going to be too far. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it won't be. Yeah, no, that's no good. We've got to sort that out. Alright, I'll go down to the next one, see if it's not a million miles away from it, because from whatever it is, 916 to 880 isn't that far away, is it? It's such a hard thing to find, you know what I mean? You want it right in the sweet spot of not hitting the rev limiter, but it needs to still be fast, you know? You don't want to sort of have a great big jump.
Perfect is really always hard.
Say again?
Perfect is always hard.
Yeah, but this is the thing with Oval. With Oval, you have to find absolute minute gains, you know?
Yeah.
I remember listening to one of the pros, can't remember his name now. I can't remember. Ray Alfala.
Oh yeah.
You know, the guy that's won.
Even I know that name. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was saying that, you know, he can run sort of like, you know, 50 laps or 40 laps or whatever the stint is. You know, if he's like 3 tenths up at the end of all of those laps, he's like really made a big gain.
Yeah.
And that really is what Oval's like. It's such fine margins. But it really does make the difference between you coming off of turn 4 and you having your front wheels right next to the guy, you know, so you're over the finish line together, or having it just about 3 inches ahead. It really is that much of a difference, you know. Oh, I've got a funny feeling this is going to be spot on. Let's have a look. I think it's going to be perfect for the toe, but I think it might be a little bit slow on your own, you know.
Well, I guess general philosophy on this one is, in a perfect world, it's, you know, 37 laps of tow and 1 of racing.
Yeah.
I don't know why I drifted down on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was looking at the splits. That's why.
All right.
Speaking of
So
fine margins.
this is actually good practice to see what's going on, because I can see how you're getting on the brakes now and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty good. All right, let me just drop back. I'll see what this is like when I'm on my own.
Okay.
See if I can get anywhere near what I did a minute ago.
That's the other thing about racing here. Got to be so smooth, because even a 1/10 of a second bobble is a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
Six positions. And then you get out of the line, get off the train, and pretty soon you're the caboose.
It's really easy to happen as well, isn't it?
Of course, I can't really talk from experience, because usually I start out as the caboose and then I'm in no man's
Not this
land
week, mate.
quick.
Not this week. As long as you don't mess your qualifying up.
Yeah, little things like that.
Yeah, I'm losing down the straight. Yeah, losing down the straight big time. Right, need to sort this out.
Be so easy if we weren't racing other people.
Yeah. Alright, let's go 411 and then 0 that out. Press right. Actually went faster, but I was slower down the straight, which was a bit weird. I don't know why.
Were you still
So
using?
I'm still using the
same split.
Same fourth gear, yeah.
But the same splits where you had my draft.
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't get a fast lap on those laps because I was
behind me.
just easing back every time. No, I was just like easing back, so it was this is no good. Right, I think I know what I'm after now, though. I think if I can get it to just touch 9,000 at the end of the straight, then it'll be alright in the draft. Oh, 840 is not... oh no, it is quite far. I'll find it, mate. I'll get the gears. I will find them. They're in there somewhere.
You always do. That's the obsession.
Yeah. Did a 360 and carried on.
Meant to do that.
Yeah. Warms the tyres up.
Yeah, that's why I spin.
Right, let me just let you go through. I just want to check this, what it's like chasing you and then...
Okay. Take me a second. I just lost it.
Alright.
Warm tires.
Yeah.
Really warm now. I'm more consistent when I stay on just a little bit of power mid-corner, but I'm sure if I can do it right, I'm a little bit faster if I come off and get back on earlier.
Right, yeah. I'm getting on. We'll have a look at it later on, but I think I'm through term 3 here. I can pretty much just go from 0 to full power without sort of worrying about it, you know. This is where I have to feed it in a bit more. Here,
Yeah.
let me let you through it. See what this toe's like. Yeah, I think 5th gear is absolutely spot on now. But I think might want to change 4th. I'm not too sure. Just go in and have a look, see what I've got. Bit of defence there going on.
Oh, you know what? I wasn't even paying attention. I thought you were going to go into the pits and make some changes. I completely forgot you were there. So
yeah, it came out of there nice. Came out of that one nice, right?
Yep, that's going to be about a 0 sector on the Delta.
Oh, door's open.
Ah. Really?
All right, let me change this 4th gear.
That was a 53.65. I think that's... Oh, yeah, that is my fastest lap.
Yeah.
So what did you change 4th to?
I'm just going to make sure it's...
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just go back out as it is.
Yeah, just go back. Oh, because I've changed 4th and 5th. As it goes, you could change. You could try it. Yeah, I'll try. I think it's going to be pretty spot on now. So 4th gear is 1, and 5th gear is 846. Oh, well, that's 422 ratio as well.
.422. 4th gear is 1 even.
Yeah.
And 5th gear was 8.
0.846.
846.
Yeah.
So 422. 4th is 1. 5th is 846. Got it.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Outside. Clear outside if you want it.
So 4th might be a little tiny bit low for the corners now. I'm not too sure. I just changed it from 958. Oh, I don't know. It might be all right. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, that's it. Sorted.
Like it?
Yeah,
Good.
good.
I love that you can tell anything on cold tires. I'm still working on that's one of my greatest frustrations is that I still kind of just don't have the comfort on cold tires. So quali
Yeah.
in that first lap or 3, I'm always walking on eggshells.
I don't know what it is with me. I've always been good on cold tyres. If you watch any of the broadcast races, if I'm on pole, I've always grabbed a second gap on the first lap. You know, from anyone.
Yeah, that's huge.
From literally from anyone. You know,
It's a big deal.
Even from Michelle when he was racing. You know, I used to disappear from him on the first lap, but then he, 9 times out of 10 the guys catch back up again. Yeah, I don't know. Even Joe said it in one of the broadcasts, and we never talked about it ever. And he just mentioned it. He said Mick's very good on cold tyres.
Well, it makes a big difference in getting a good, consistent qualifying time.
Yeah,
I've
never been really good at qualifying. Yeah, I'm always better on race pace than qualifying. Always get nervous in qualifying.
Yep, I just get too timid. Let's not screw this up, and then end up mid-pack, as you know, which was the Detroit source of my frustration when I sent you my message.
Yeah.
Gotta fix this.
Well, we've had a good season, really. I mean, I know you've had some sort of bad luck in the races, really, but your pace has been there.
Oh yeah, no, I'm very excited. I just need to settle down, not make mistakes, learn how to race, but that'll all come because if I'm staying in the pack and staying with guys now and staying with guys who are better at racing, then I'm going to get better at racing.
Yeah. Well, we're going to do some 2 wide now anyway. Let's do some of this. Oh, my rift has gone. I'm going to crash. Can't see anything.
Yep, there's the wall.
I don't know what happened there. Yeah, this rift is a nightmare.
Is it just getting old?
No, it just loses tracking for some reason. It's always loses tracking if I look too far away from straight ahead. So I looked to the left to see where you was, and that was it. It lost tracking, just went black screen.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And the rift is internal?
Yeah. You mean like it's got its own sensors?
Yeah, it's got like the cameras on board instead of having
yeah
posts.
Yeah, I should get one of those. I think you can actually use it with the sensor you can get,
Huh.
So it'd be a bad idea to go and get one of them, especially in this race. But I have to remember that. Don't look to the left. Just worry about yourself.
Yeah, that's really limiting.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've always been pretty good at knowing where the cars were anyway from just the sound, So.
Well, and
and if you,
the way you race, nobody's ever next to you, so never been a problem.
Listen. They got plenty of people next to me in races. Oh, it's done it again. Does this sometimes. Sometimes just doesn't like the room. Heard the story about when my girlfriend turned the light off.
I have, yep.
Oh, you should have seen her face when I looked at her. Because I get so angry when things like that go wrong. When it's not my fault,
Right.
And when you're leading, when you're beating Michelle at Spa, then that's you know, he used to beat anyone there. You know, no one could beat him at Spa. Nobody. And I got in front of him on the first lap. Turn the light off.
Well, not only
Wasn't
that,
a broadcaster, eh?
not only that, but once you're kind of in the zone and then you're ripped out of it,
Yeah,
it's just
in an instant.
Yeah, it's like just that by itself is disconcerting.
It was the fact, though, that the thing that killed me was before the race started, I looked at her and I just said, right, look, you see that light switch there? Don't turn it off. You know? And she turned it off.
Oops.
Well, I was actually pointing to the light switch when I was... I think that's what called it. Oh god, I've spun again.
It's alright, I'm good at slowing down. It's the going fast part I'm trying to get better at.
Well, it's happening, mate. 53.6, getting there.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm happy, I'm excited that if nothing
I'm looking
else,
at
just the skills, it's a little more confidence.
Yeah, I'm looking at you coming out of some of these corners, and I'm not able to, you know, I'm no faster than you going in and out of the corners. The only reason I'm staying with you is because of the toes, so. So what I'll do is, I'm going to run wide every time, so I'm going to run up here like this, right?
Okay.
But I'm still going to get on power as early as I can, so that should give you an idea of when you can get on power. So that was pretty close, so... Not even sure we'll be able to see anything in telemetry that will show up really badly. I think I'm probably, you know, like when we're in the middle of the corner now.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably get on power a lot quicker. So I'm going from so when you're in the middle of the corner, you're on, I don't know, whatever it is, say half throttle. I'm literally just putting my foot down then.
Okay.
I don't have to feed it in. I can just sort of almost nail it. Not as fast as I can, but you know,
But
pretty
not,
quick.
Not eggshell.
Just go from 50% like here to full throttle. You can see the back of my car going round, look.
Yep.
So just follow me round this next one, look.
Will do.
You'll see the back of the car step out, and that's going from half throttle to full throttle pretty quick. So let's see if I can do it. So half throttle now.
Yep.
Full throttle now. See the way the back stepped out there? So half throttle, full throttle. Yeah, I can literally just stamp it down.
And are you coming off, like in corners 1 and 3, do you come off throttle completely and then feed back
Yeah.
in? Or
Yeah.
okay, and then how about the other two?
So when I'm down the front straight, fifth gear, so I brake very lightly going into 1, completely off the power, brake lightly into 1, then back on about half throttle, and then stamp it down all the way round full throttle, and then I literally, as it goes, let's just have a look, see what I do. So it's actually more than half throttle, it's about 70% throttle. That time I did come completely off, but I didn't go on the brake.
Right.
Just came off the throttle.
And you're running BRS right now. I'll have to take a look at some telemetry also.
I don't know if I am as it goes. Yeah. I should check that. You should have gone for it there.
I'm just still watching.
Right. So yeah, brake, half throttle, 70%, full throttle.
Okay.
Then off the throttle, back on it now, about a third of the way. Now 70%, now full. He was actually quicker than me through there.
You were talking.
Yeah. It's really hard to stay ahead of the guy on the outside of turn 1 and 2, you know? 1 and 3. Yeah, couldn't do anything about you on that exit. So, let me just try something. Yeah, that's it. You're getting nice throttle inputs now, aren't you? Way the rear's coming around like that.
Yeah, I'm just being a little more aggressive with the putting the throttle down.
Yeah. Just think back to those. You remember that Rodskogan track or whatever it was? Think back to that turn 2. You know when you go around turn 1 and then turn 2 onto the back straight.
Yep.
Just that throttle input. You know, you just got to try and see how hard you can get it down as quick as you can, as early as you can. That's the secret here.
I was completely oversteering and
Oh, I'm on my wheels. Are you on your wheels?
no, I'm on my head.
Oh, let me try and turn you over.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, that is one advantage. It doesn't matter how much we beat up the cars, flipping it back over, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm gonna try. I just want to try to see if I can pass you or just stay with you while I'm on the outside.
Okay.
Because I've got a funny feeling it's going to be absolutely useless. So I'm going to, that being the case, I was going to say to you, whatever happens, just make sure you run down the left-hand side of the track because no one's going to get round the outside of you. It's not normally the case. It's normally the case where someone can get a better run out of turn 4 and get down the finishing line, down to the the line quicker. But I noticed it yesterday in the host with myself and John. I just couldn't get round him on the outside. Yeah, I can't get anywhere near it. Try again. So run down the inside here. Let me see what happens. See if I can get round there. You can normally brake later from, you know. So just run down my inside again.
Okay.
So I want to get it where we're absolutely sort of together coming out of this last corner. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Yeah, no chance. Look at that. Oh, God.
And I'm full fuel. You're probably lower fuel state too.
Oh, yeah.
Lighter
I've got,
and warmer tires.
yeah. Yeah, I've got 7.8. Oh, here we go. This will chance. I just messed up getting on power there, but I think, mind you, like you say, I'm lower fuel on now, so.
I drifted just a little bit.
Professional foul.
Yeah, that's I guess turning somebody in a NASCAR, not too risky
Yeah.
because you got body panels protecting everything.
Yeah.
Putting wheel to wheel, that's probably not a
Yeah, worst
good
thing,
risk.
innit?
No, that's
Yeah. All right, do us a favour. Let's both reset, and then we'll go out and try this.
okay.
See what happens. Because it's really important. I want to know. Really want to find out what the best line is. Just so you know. But I think it's going to be that inside line. Because there's literally been races where I've been leading, and I've known that no one's going to get me if I stay to the outside. Somewhere like Pocono, you know, like the last turn at Pocono last lap, if you stay to the right hand side there, the guy on the inside just can't get the power down. And you end up just disappearing down the straight, but I'm not sure if that's the same here. Yeah, so you see how my car comes off the corner better from the top line?
Oh yeah.
You can't get your power down, you know, you've got no way of doing it because I'm there. So let's just see. So you can brake later as well if you're going to run up the inside here. Sorry, the outside there, you know. So you try and run that line, see how you get on. Oh. Yeah, I really tried to come off that corner as fast as I could there. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to stop you from going there then. Yeah, so you see how your car comes off quicker?
Yep.
Just nothing I can do. So that being the case, if you get to this situation at the end of the race, I'd choose the outside line, I think. Yeah, that's me on my limit there, coming out there.
And I missed
I
it
don't
a
know if you
little
messed
bit.
up.
Yeah, I missed
Right,
it just
okay,
a
yeah.
little bit. Of course, I guess, like everything, you know, he who makes the fewer mistakes always
Yeah.
will benefit.
Yeah,
And that's the, you know, always the challenge is we spend 900 laps on the line, and then we race 38, four
Yeah.
of which will have to be offline. And those
Yeah.
are the most important four.
oh yeah, you've got to learn all this offline stuff.
Yep.
So let's see how we can get on, right? So you stay behind and then
Okay.
try and slipstream me down this straight, so the back straight, like you just have. But don't go to the left, go to the right. So on every straight, slipstream down and just see if you can get round the outside of me.
Wall.
Oh, I'll wait for you.
Once the wheels are bent, all bets are
Yeah.
off. All right, you want to reset? I'm upside down.
Oh, it's not right now. Yeah, okay. Right.
That's the other thing. Sometimes just touching the wall, that 0x is the kiss of death because you can't get off of it.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you do, you come way off of it, so you're hypersensitive to a car that might be outside
Yeah. Yeah.
or inside.
Yeah. It's tough.
The solution is don't touch the walls, but
Yeah.
it sounds simple.
It's tough. It is tough to get off the wall. Oh. There we go. Another 360.
Nice.
Getting good at those.
Now I need to do one so our tires are the same temperature. Right. Come back tomorrow when I've practiced that 1,000 times.
Right, so I'll stay left all the way around the lap. And that'll give you a good idea of what's going on. So just slipstream me down this straight and take the outside line.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Spotter's probably calling clear, but not by much.
Yeah, so I can't get out there. I couldn't get out there in between the two turns there. If I could have done, I would have done it.
Yeah. I missed that exit a little bit, but
Yeah.
no, I think you're
So I
right.
would have done
That's
that.
an interesting
Yeah, I would have done
finding.
it to cover you off there.
That's an interesting. I missed that one.
Yeah, you want to. It's sort of more effective if you get like a run earlier on in the straight. So
Yeah.
you're probably going to get it this time. So I know, right? So you're going to get me earlier. So I'm going to cover you earlier. So this time it's going to be tough. This is the ideal situation for it.
Clear inside. Inside.
I
Yeah.
couldn't have gone faster through there.
It's really easy out here,
Yeah,
even for me.
yeah. Yeah, it's tough. It's not nice being down this low line because you don't know where the car is or anything like that.
Yep.
So this is the thing you have to watch out for now. Oh, 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 oh. Yep, I'm alright.
Squeak.
So the thing you have to watch out for is showing that too early.
Yeah.
So if you're if you're lucky enough to be up the front, then you can just stay there and don't show it too early. You know, you want people to know this works. So I've done things like this before in races. I've not actually gone for passes
Just waiting.
that I know will work in the midweek races. I've waited till the broadcast race to do it, you know, because people just know it and then they can cover it off.
Right.
So I mean, you can be nasty. So let me just show you some stuff what might happen, because you might get some guys there that just race oval
Oh yeah.
and just turn up, you know, not in the community. So let's turn the dirt factor up a bit here and see what's going on.
Yeah.
So there's something that might happen. Look. Watch out for this. Let's see. So just be ready. If you ever see someone like that sliding right out high because they've left their braking miles too late,
Don't
see
be
if you
there.
can get down underneath them. Because that's probably what I would try, to be honest with you. If you was running around the outside like that, I'd probably try and do that. Just
try
leave
to
it.
slingshot and
But leave it miles too late like this. Look.
yeah.
And then cover you off, but then you've got the inside line if you want it. If you can get on the power nice and early, you'll have that inside line, and then I've got the advantage coming on the outside. So it's but you got to watch for people doing that. So you got if you see a guy really brake late, just brake a little bit earlier if you can, and try and get down underneath him for the next turn. And don't be afraid to push out wide as well on the power, you know, because all it'll do, if you're slightly ahead coming out of turn 4, you can really get on the power, and if you are slightly ahead, chances are he's going to see your front wheel there in front of his. And if you're just I don't mean like being filthy or, you know, but just if you are sliding up the track just to, you know, maybe a couple of feet more than you normally would, you know, he's not going to be able to do anything. He's just going to have to get off the power, you know. So, yeah, there you go. Dive in like that. So there's nothing I can do because I've got to come all the way out here now,
Yeah.
and that's it. And then that's what you did there was perfect. So when you get down there, if that happens in turn 4, and the guy tries to outbrake you like I did, and you get down that inside line, that's what you want to do. You want to do this, replay it back. Then you brake really late going into turn 4. So then you slide up, So I can't get down. I know you're there. So you brake really late now. You're going to slide up as well. But I can't do anything about it at all. But that's only going to work if this guy behind you really leaves it late. Like, this is be a terrible one, so let's see if this works. Yeah. So I have to run up here. There's nothing else I can do. Yeah, it's perfect. But what you want to do is leave that until the last turn. Don't do it in turn 1 and 2 because otherwise this is what's just going to happen to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I couldn't do any. That was you on the limit there, mate. I tell you.
That was close.
I couldn't do. Yeah, I couldn't do anything about it whatsoever there. We'll see if bump drafting still works. I don't think it does in this car. No, I won't.
Go ahead.
Me and Michelle actually tested it at Talladega. We was racing at Talladega one year, weren't we? We tried it out.
You don't need those exhaust pipes for anything.
No. I think it works if you actually nail it. Like, yeah. I don't actually think you speed up though. Oh right, okay. Just if you do get into the wall, just give it a quick stab of left-hand lock, a real fast stab, and you'll come off.
Okay.
In fact, don't even try it. Just give it a try.
Yep.
Too much.
It works, but too much.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be really fast. Go back. You can watch the replay what I just did, and you'll see it.
Okay.
We end up together after all that big wreck.
No, actually, that's not an
well-
inconsequential thing to know in the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. So where was I? Oh, front straight on that lap, I think. Was I? Oh yeah, just after the bump draft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easy as anything if you do it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So plan A, stay off the wall. Plan B, jerk it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if this time I've got about 40 minutes. I don't know what you want to do, mate. It's up to you. We can. I was going to say you could run some more laps on your own and try and see if you can get down to the sort of sub 53.5 or whatever.
So,
or we could go and have a look at telemetry for a few minutes and just see what the throttle inputs look like on those fast laps.
let's think.
I'd say give it 10 minutes. Just run a few, see if you can.
Yeah, let's do
down.
this because I can. If you're running VRS, I can look at telemetry later, but I can't race with two cars. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Hold on. Yeah, I am. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So let's let's just race. Just go out and run
All right.
and A, see if I can hang.
Okay.
B, just run together.
Yeah.
Because again, hot lapping's great. Got to do that first, but
Yeah, you can do that on your own, can't you?
yeah. But the race doesn't include any hot laps.
That's right, yeah. Come on, mate, the race is on. The race is on now. We just came out of pits, man.
I was almost on the grass.
God. Oh, it's alright. I'm still alright.
That was impressive. I didn't feel anything, but I did get a 4X.
Yeah, I went up in the air.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I would have thought this week's going to be sort of a bit like last week. I think there'll be a lot of races this week, I think.
I think it's a similar... attracts a much wider field to the ring.
Yeah.
Because we probably will have a bunch of fewer oval guys
Oh, yeah, I reckon, yeah.
complaining about no yellows and
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Complaining about the setup doesn't work, you can't do this. You can't set this car up like you do on an oval car. That'll be the first thing they moan about.
I think you nailed the gears. This is
Yeah,
pretty.
yeah.
Completely missed that.
Oh. Come on, that's it.
Outside is clear. Inside.
So assuming a reasonable exit, the straights aren't completely long enough to assume a draft pass.
Yeah. I was going to say, watch out for the free wides as well, Jesus.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, free wide, I'd still try and aim for the low line. Sorry, the high line. No, saying that I wouldn't. I'd go in the middle. So if you're fighting free, if you know you're going to be on a free wide on the last lap, try and go down the middle of it. Okay, this is me on the limit now, mate. I'm going to try and lose you. See how we get on.
Just touched the limiter there between the turns.
Yeah, I did as well with the lap before, but I think it's alright.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
It was very brief.
Yeah. Oh, he's down for a little bit. It comes off the last corner on rails though, doesn't it?
It's very nice.
Yeah.
I'm convinced. The correct position
Go on.
for these walls is 6 inches to the right. It was probably designed that way, but they just built it wrong. That's
Yeah.
I'm sticking with it.
So a good rule of thumb for the straights is see the little shadows of the fence.
Yep.
Just stay right in the middle of that.
All right.
Down that's down the front straight. I don't know what we got down the back straight. Let's have a look. Nothing. So see where the track's orange. I'd stay on the orange, but so your right hand side tyres on that dark bit. Look.
Yeah.
He's going for a pass. Jesus.
Clear outside.
Oh, break Mick.
Sound like Timo. Turn, damn it.
Clear high.
Fucking car. Turn.
That's the first time I've heard you swear.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, man. I spent 5 years in the Navy. It's a choice. I'm perfectly capable.
Oh man, yeah. You listen. I can't do anything about that. Where if you dive down there like that and break late, it's just not happening. You know. Look at that. Got it.
It's a funny orange color out here on the track, isn't it?
Yeah.
Missed my opportunity to go underneath.
Yeah. I parked it on the apex a bit there to stop you. So this will be interesting because that happens in a lot in the race because the faster guys sort of know to just back that apex up. But look, you still got to the finishing line before me.
Oh, I left it way late.
Do you know what? Well, I saw you do it, and I just went to the outside just to miss you, and I couldn't go further out. I was going to either
Yeah.
hit you or the wall.
Excuse me.
All right.
I'm almost over my cold, but not quite.
Yeah, right. I just got this stuff going on as well. Seems like it just lasts through the whole winter with me.
Inside. Clear inside. Inside. Clear.
Yeah, that was 90% of a pass.
Yeah.
You were clear.
Car outside.
Whoa, sorry.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Go for it. Yeah, I'm still letting you get it on the entry there, but I think
Yeah.
that's just me.
Oh, God. No, I'll be all right.
360 it.
Yeah, that's 3 of them I've done now. You're gonna have to learn that shit, mate.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's Mick Claridge training 401 level stuff. That's an advanced class.
I've actually done that on the road. I did that on the road in my 455 79 Camaro
On purpose.
coming out of a roundabout in the rain. Oh God, mate! You should have seen the way I used to drive when I was a kid.
Lucky we survived.
Yeah, we never used to go fast. We just used to have the back coming out all the time on the roundabouts and stuff, you know. But we never did anything that
Well,
was
yeah, that's the fun stuff.
seriously. You know, we would never go down somewhere like a 30 mile an hour limit at like 60 mile an hour. We'd just didn't do that. We always try and kept it safe, but we did like to get the back of the cars sliding. And you don't have to go fast to do that, do you?
No. I don't know where I am now. Nice timing.
Yeah.
Just lost it.
Oh, what happened there?
Just lost the back end.
Oh, right.
It was close. So close. And I could not 360 it. I don't know why. All right. Report again.
Yeah, I tell you, that run in between the two corners where you try and get around the outside of the guy, just it's not going to happen.
Let's do that for a couple laps. You just take the inside.
Okay.
Because I think I can improve my entry into that
Yeah.
upper line. Ooh.
Yeah, you could definitely brake later going in
Yeah, I think so. I think I just break.
than the guy. I mean, even I'd even sit there and just watch me brake and just brake later. You'll still make it. As soon as you see my car stop, you hit the brakes.
Oh, I swear the back wheel was an inch from the wall that time.
Yeah, all right. Do you know, I'm actually driving with one eye shut. 'Cause not to try and, test myself. I get this really bad eye ache sometimes in my right eye.
That's not good.
No, I think it's because I think it's just the lenses in the rift because the resolution's so crap. Just gives
That
me
was better. I think you were on speed.
Yeah, I used two eyes for that brake zone there.
Don't make me laugh. How was your training with Mick? Oh yeah, he drives with one hand and one eye. It's great.
How much fuel you got?
I am at 6.9.
Oh, right, yeah, I'm the same. as well, you got to remember as well. I don't think guys are going to really
Push it.
practice running down that inside line as well, so they might break a little bit earlier. I mean, I'm only nailing it now because I've done it so much with you. So
Yeah, it's a good point.
yeah. So
And
again, even in go on.
I was just saying, all things considered, you'll get the one-offs, but most people are just going to be staying in the pack and conserving till lap
Yeah.
36 and 37.
Yeah, honestly, mate, I wouldn't even show your hand, early on. If you can go for it, So I'd even just see who you're dealing with. So if you end up in the lead pack, just see what's going on with the guys in front. And you can always break a little bit later going into one like you are and getting this outside run going. But it doesn't mean you have to follow it on and go for the pass, down the next straight and all the rest of it.
Right.
Just back out of it here, just duck in behind again, just so you know that it's on, but they don't know that it's on.
Oh,
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
yeah, man, mind games. It's all mind games at this place. I love it. That's what I like about it,
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I like about sailboat racing is that there's a certain amount of grunt work you got to put into crew handling. I mean, sail handling, boat handling, and crew coordination.
Yeah.
But once you get all that dialed in, it's all cerebral, right? It's all the mental game.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll tell you what we can do. I've got a good idea.
Okay.
Let's do some simulated qualifying runs because qualifying is going to be well important, I tell you.
That's a good idea.
So let me. So this is going to be an absolute night. Oh, Bill's got his. Oh no, his ride heights are pretty much the same. Okay, and he's still got the plus. Right. Okay. I don't want to mess the setup at all, But
Yeah.
taking the fuel out really does mess the setup. So I've got to work out what's going on. So 359, 361, 471, 473. So
All right. I'm going to put you down for a minute. I'll be back in a minute.
all right.
Okay, I'm back in.
Okay. Right, can you do me a favour? Can you tell me the gears of that set that you got again?
Yep.
Because I've messed around with a quality set, but I didn't save it, and then I lost the set, and then now I've got Bill's original set.
Yeah, so we were running 422,
Yeah.
223,
Yeah.
153,
Okay. Yeah.
121,
Yeah.
1 even,
Yeah.
and 846.
Right. Okay. Right. I'll show you this quality set. Right. That's that. Can you send me that race set?
Yep.
And I'll get that saved.
Done.
Right. Cheers, mate. Yeah. Got that. So. So what I'm thinking we can try is because this will be a good idea for you to watch something on VRS. If we both go out and just run quali laps.
Okay.
So whatever it is, isn't it? Is it like 1 out lap and 2 flying laps, and that's it? Yeah, I think.
Right.
Yeah. So if we both do that, then whatever differences we see, we know that we were exactly the same conditions, and you'll get an idea of what you got to do,
Sounds good.
or not if you're faster.
Right. I love your optimism.
Let's see.
Yeah, no matter what happens in my iRacing career from here on out, you will always have had 20,000 more hours of seat time than I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
It matters. It's,
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, look at Nürburgring last week. Jesus, I've done 180 something laps.
that's astounding. That's impressive.
I wasn't even racing, not even fighting for a race or championship or nothing. But I do enjoy it, so that's what's going on.
All right, and as ever when I'm practicing qualifications, I always have to keep in my head, okay, here's an out lap. Here's the first lap.
Yeah. Just really give it some though, see how quick you can get it, because then we'll have a good idea of what's going on.
Doesn't help when you touch the wall.
No. So this is it, isn't it? We've done 2 flying laps, haven't we now?
Yep. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
it. And to make the VRS telemetry clear, I'm just going to do a quick full reset, of course, and okay. Well, that was my fastest lap ever.
All right.
53.63. And that was a really good exit from turn 4 on the last one. Actually,
Right.
actually had a little bit of I could feel the yaw angle coming in.
Yeah.
My optimal's only 80 hundredths faster than that. All right.
Right. Okay. All right. I'll jump in. I mean, I've got a 275 on that one. And I'm not going to go much faster than that. So I'll just sit on board with you now.
Okay.
We'll watch you go. Only got 10 minutes now.
Go so fast.
Yeah. So I think even from the outlap, you want to be pushing, because the warmer you get the tyres, the quicker it's going to be in the second flying lap, you know?
Yeah, and it'll get easier once I practice qualification a little bit more, just because I'll know
Yeah.
where I'm not going to put it in the wall.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh.
Like that.
I didn't know if he was going to hit it or not. I had no idea there.
I didn't either.
It was either going to be a little touch or absolutely spot on.
And as always, that's the worst possible time because it ruins both laps.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really, because you got to brake for a corner, so it'll ruin the first lap, but the second lap is alright. Somewhere like Talladega, yeah, where you've just got to be flat out all the way around the whole track.
That was nice.
Yeah. You'd still get on power earlier, though. Just a tad earlier. Or harder. I can't tell which way around it is. Yeah, it's harder. You can get down on the power a lot harder. Yeah, that's it. That's what you're after. If you kept your foot in all the way around there, then that was spot on.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, just keep going again. And we'll just reset and we'll go again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just remember when you finish as well, just use, because absolutely everything counts here. So when you finish coming out of turn 4 to go over the line, just make sure you run down the right-hand side. Because even just coming out the corner slightly left and then bringing the car left, you've lost a bit of speed going down the straight. Because like I say, it's going to come down to hundreds, you know, for these qualifying sessions.
Yeah.
You got to have that perfect line, perfect power application. From the moment you press qualifying until you go over the finishing line, everything has to be real spot on perfect, you know. Yeah, that was a nice corner. Turn 4 was nice, the exit. Yeah, that's it. It's getting there now, isn't it? The exit, pal.
It's getting there.
Yeah. It's a little bit wavy through 1 and 2, wasn't it? But yeah, nothing you can do when that happens.
I almost put it in the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you getting hard on the power now. It's good. Yeah. The rear just didn't rotate, did it? It just stayed glued to the track there.
I was too late on power.
Right. So you
But
still moved.
that first
you
lap
still got,
was, yep.
Yeah, it was still. So your second lap should have been quicker.
Yep.
So yeah, it's getting there.
It's getting there. All right. How are we doing on time? I do have to be.
Yeah, got time for one more, haven't you?
All right. Let's do one more.
So what I would do is I would save my fast lap, that replay, or I'll save it and share it to you because then you can see it properly, can't you? And
that's better.
Or, yeah. So I'll do that when we finish. I'll do it now when it goes. And then you can have a look at the telemetry, can't you? Jesus, how many laps we done?
Mine says 93.
Yeah.
They're short. They go quick here.
Yeah, that's true. So okay. I'll save the replay right from the point where I left the pits.
Missed the exit to turn 4.
Yeah.
Not bad though. It's probably still one of my better.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's 53 6s, so yeah, it's happening, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what I would do is I would like when you go out and practice. When are we meeting again? Friday, isn't it?
Friday morning. Yep.
Yeah. So in between that, I would just go out. I'll probably see you on track anyway.
Yep.
But I'd go out and do a lot of qualifying runs and really try and get that nailed.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'll send you this replay so you can see exactly from the pit lane exit all the way through the run, and obviously you'll be able to look at the telemetry. And I think that will give you a lot of info on what's going on, because there's no difference between the qualifying and the race run, really.
Huh.
So
you know
just
what?
yeah, go on.
That last lap was a 53.2. Well, almost 53.3.
Oh, your one.
Yeah, that was my
Oh,
fastest.
wow.
So that's good. I'm happy. Excuse me. I like
Oh,
that.
brilliant. Oh, how comes it says 53.6 for me?
That's what I thought too. And then I'm looking at the result. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm sitting in your car. Never mind. Oh man. I said, wow, that felt good, but
You should have been way more excited than that. You should have been like, Mick, look at my lap times, Mick.
I didn't want to get too excited because I knew I was going to cough. That's my excuse. All right, yeah. So that 53.
Right, so you know you can sort of do it then because you thought you had. So that's the first. That's the first step.
That is the key, right? Yeah.
Oh man, that was good. All right.
All right, and
So I'll put this replay up on Discord in a minute when we get off, and then
and I'll do the same for my fastest lap.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, because I want to have a look at that as well. So I'll look at the telemetry as well, and we'll have a separate telemetry session. So maybe we could do that on Friday. I don't know. By Friday, I think you'll have it sorted anyway. So, how much practice do you reckon you'll be able to do this week?
Less than normal. I've got late appointments tonight. I think also on Wednesday and Thursday. So
Right, okay.
long days. And in fact, I was happy to be able to squeeze this one in because I've got
All right.
running hard. On my last appointment tonight is my 6 p.m. and it'll be 2 hours, so I'll get home at 9. So it's gonna be a long week. In fact, Emily was saying, just make sure you don't get too tired and get sick again. So she's right.
Yeah. Listen, I was going to ask you. You know, when you do your financial advising stuff, do you like give guys advice on investments and stuff like that? Is that how you do it? Or?
Yeah, that's part of it. We're comprehensive, so we do everything. Yeah,
so you do like because over here, like my girlfriend does she ended up being executor for her auntie's estate, and she had to organise all of this, putting the funds in investments and stuff like that. So she did that, and the family don't get on. Such a nightmare. And I was just wondering
where money's concerned.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean, you know the story. So it just made me think. Do you just deal in like US investments, or do you do like around the world and stuff like that?
The investments we recommend aren't specific to the US, although a lot of them are US based companies.
Right. Okay.
It's mostly mutual funds.
Right.
But there's some limits to what I can do. But I'd be happy to take a look.
Oh, right. Oh, no, I wasn't even asking that. I was just literally finding out. I mean, apparently she's got some person now who's doing great and putting it in good investments. But they do like, over here, they do like, there's like high risk, medium risk, and low risk. I mean, I don't know if you guys do that over there, but...
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Most of the philosophies are pretty universal.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. No. If it ever comes up where she has to have a look again, I'll let her know.
Sure.
So,
of course, I've got to be really careful about what I do as far as offering professional advice. There's all kinds of regulations, of course, how much I have to know about the person and the situation, all those things. But but kind of general stuff, I'm happy to answer questions.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I'd never get you involved in that family. Jesus, you'd be tearing your hair out, man. Oh God.
Understood.
But,
no worries.
All right, man. Yeah, brilliant.
All right, good to see you.
Yeah, good stuff.
You too, man. Fun as always. Thanks, Mick.
Yeah, you too, mate.
Bye.
All right, see you Friday. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'll see you on track anyway. All right, cheers, mate.
I hope so. See ya.
Yeah. See ya.